three French hens, two ducks, and a partridge in a
Guys, Merry Christmas! Not yet, not yet. But we are doing 12 Days of Christmas and it's starting today. If you guys don't know what 12 Days of Christmas is, I've done it once before. It's when I open 12 presents in a row. Every day I open a present and each one is a DVD that I have not reviewed before. I used to do movies that I hadn't seen before, but I've changed it because so many of you guys have been asking me to review films that are quite popular or films that you guys just love, and I thought this was a way to bring that back. But the catch is, I do not know what any of the presents are. They've been picked for me by Dean, my boyfriend, who's just gone through my letterbox and my videos to know what I have reviewed in the past. So we'll see how right he gets it, but it's really exciting because it's kind of like a treat for me as well, and every day it's like a surprise. So I'm not gonna put them in the title as I did last time. I think it's fun to keep it as a surprise. So let's find out what day one is. I'm so excited, guys. This is gonna start today from the 20th and it's gonna go through until the end of the month. So we're gonna go after Christmas, but it's still 12 days of Christmas, you know? This is gonna bring us through to the new year. Okay, let's get started.
Present number one, day one.
Excited. Oh man, this is exciting. I like this. Okay. Okay, I can see the back. Spells, Book of Spells and Rituals. Have I seen this one before?
I think so.
Oh, Ghoulies. I actually don't know if I've ever seen this.
Oh, there you go.
I just outed myself. I don't think I've actually ever seen this. I was more of a Gremlins fan. I don't think this has anything to do with Gremlins. It looks very satanic. Let's pop it in, guys. Give it a go. And I'll give you a little vlog review afterwards. If there's anyone out there who's also like me and you haven't seen this film, but you've always seen the cover, it is not like Critters or Gremlins at all, which is what I originally thought. It's actually about a man who was meant to be sacrificed as a baby to this kind of satanic cult, and then he gets out of that, and years later he returns to the mansion where it all went down with his girlfriend, and he inherits it. And he accidentally does this ceremony which calls the ghoulies out and starts like just everything going wild. The thing about this film is there's so many different characters, so much is going on. There's trolls, there's ghoulies, there's just like all these different weird characters, and it's just a mess. It really is a mess, and it's a cheesy mess. So you don't really mind it, but it's a lot. It's not like a nice simple story. It's just very confusing where things are going, what's happening, what is the bottom line. I did really like a couple of one-liners in there because they were ultimate cheese. There was one which was my favorite. He was in the middle of this ceremony and his girlfriend comes home and he looks up and he's like, I got the cloak on and the staff, and he's like, Becky, you're home early. And he's just like in the middle of a satanic worship ceremony. It's so funny. It's so funny. So I had to laugh, but I will say that overall it was just nonsense. The whole thing was nonsense from start to end, and I'm sorry if that offends anyone who loves this film, because I'm sure in its own right it is fantastic, but as someone looking for something of substance, not so much. But cheese, it had. I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 10. I did enjoy it. It was just so much, and so much was going on. It was hard to kind of keep up with what the storyline was every single moment, but I did think it was fun. It was shot interestingly enough. There was a lot of characters, as I said. There was a lot of different scenes and like locations-ish. Like, I know it was all based in the same house, but they really used different locations in that house and utilized the space really well, I thought. And you can tell that it was meant to be kind of jokey film, because by the end of it, the credits were rolling. I'm not sure if you could hear, but the music in the background is just so comedy and it's not serious. So it's a film that kind of takes itself seriously, but at the same time is scared to go that extra mile. That was fun. That was interesting. Moving on, tomorrow I cannot wait to open another present, guys. I love doing this. To know that each of these are horror movies is so exciting to me. Imagine getting 12 horror movies and not knowing what they are. So I can't wait for tomorrow, and I'm so glad that you're here with me. I also wanted to ask you guys really quickly, I've asked you before if you would be interested in me giving away my DVDs after I watch them, because I usually just watch these once and I won't probably watch them again on DVD or Blu-ray. I try not to accumulate too much stuff. So I was thinking maybe we could do a little competition, and let me know if you guys want this or not in the comments down below. But I will gather them all up, and then by the end of the month I'll pick someone who has been commenting the most and liking and just engaging with this series, and I will send you all 12. Or I'll do 2 and I'll send you half, but I think doing 1 would be a really fun prize for that person. I'm sure you guys don't mind getting a secondhand DVD. It's not like I'm, you know, using it as like a t-shirt or like makeup or anything like that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below if we should do that. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I can't wait. I can't wait to open it. Okay, I'll see you then. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me. Bye.